Hi, my name is Dana Walker, and I'm from Red Oak, Texas. I teach at Ovilla Christian School, which is a small K through 12 Christian school about 8 miles down the road. I've got an easy commute. I teach middle school and high school theater arts. I also teach a freshman creative writing class, which is fun also, but we are talking about theater arts today. So I have been there about 4 years. Next year will be my 5th year. And those of you who have talked about, your first year at a program, rebuilding a program, all that, I really know where you are. The year that I came, they had lost their fine arts director, and she was just a beloved teacher to them, and the program was growing. They had to cut her for budgetary reasons, and sadly, I had to take over after her. And, it took a couple of years to get things going again, and it will happen. It does happen, and the kids will be loyal to you, and they will be great, and they'll grow, and you'll see magic. So just a bit of encouragement there. I hope that helps you. I do about 2 productions a year. We're talking about adding a kids musical, a lower school musical next year, which I'm excited about. So we do a competition play, and then we do a upper school musical. Oh, and I did add middle school one-act play this year too. So I'm up to 3 and maybe 4 next year. So fun stuff. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the reading. I totally enjoyed, again, reading about the Moscow Art Theater and how it was all created. I think it was a little bit of a review for a lot of us, so it was fun to kind of walk down that road again. I was conservatory trained, and my theater teacher really did believe in method acting. That was his style of teaching, and we studied that a lot. So it was fun to kind of revisit that. Reading everybody's discussion posts, I know that we all have the concerns about sense memory, memory recall, all those things. And I would like to hear, as we go through the course, if we can kind of navigate through that together and see how we all feel and what we're doing with our classes to kind of navigate through that. It'll be fun to kind of grow together in that area because it sounds like we all have the same concerns. I wanted to touch on the tempo and rhythm section of the reading. That's kind of where my students struggle is, learning. You always hear, take your moments, and I know that we all say that, but just really teaching them how to find the rhythm of a scene, the rhythm of the text, the rhythm of the said text, and the tempo of what the playwright is actually trying to, how the tempo is going throughout the text. And I think that's a really important thing that he didn't really expand on that much. I'm sure he'll revisit it as the book goes on, but I wanted to hear a little bit more about that. And if you guys would like to discuss that, I'd like to hear that too, because that is something that we kind of struggle with, is how do you analyze, how do you build your tempo, how do you build your rhythm? So that's kind of an area of improvement for me as a director. I did love everything about the relaxation that you all were saying about just reminding our kids to breathe. My middle school class, we're split at the end of the day. They go to athletics for 1 hour, and then they come to me for 40 minutes, and then they go back to their after school activities. So they come in exhausted from working out, sweaty, stinky, and it's hard to get their motors running again, or sometimes it's hard to pull them back and say, breathe, stop, we've got work to do. So I appreciated what some of you were saying about the relaxation exercises and things like that. And I think that's something that I need to go back and revisit with them in my warm-ups at the beginning of the class is, just how to kind of reel them back in and responsibly take them down to where they need to be relaxation wise. So anyway, I'm looking forward to the class. I'm looking forward to getting to know you guys. I'm looking forward to collaborating together. And I hope that your daily activities and routines are not too disrupted by all this that's going on. We did get an extended spring break, and I'm sure a lot of you did too. But I'm sure we'll be talking about how we're all going to navigate this in the coming weeks. So I hope that you all have a great week, and we will talk to you soon.